What's up? Jorge here again. It's Christmas, you know what I mean? Merry Christmas to anyone, first of all. Let's just hope you're having a nice, safe, social distance quarantine Christmas, you know what I mean? Hopefully you get in contact with your family somehow, and just, you know what I mean? Wish all your loved ones a Merry Christmas. Wish your loved ones a Merry Christmas this year, if any. Alright, to get into it a little bit. So, Portland. Lines are toted here, okay? Extremities and gray areas all in one city. That's a terrible intro. This is just a guideline to help. This is for mostly people that obviously like to go out and like to drink and like, you know what I mean, like to go out and just like, I don't know, be social but not be social. You know what I mean? People who like to get rid of the problems. People who like to just go out and drink and just go out to bars and that kind of shit. This is how you spot a racist bar. And don't confuse country with racist, because there's a lot of like stuff that kind of looks like it kind of toes the line, but in reality it's just a western like kind of country bar, Pacific Northwest country type bar. Especially if you're like looking towards like this side of 82nd. These are the like small innuendos. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you go to a bar and see like a whole bunch of motorcycles and like Nazi swastikas, there's a whole bunch of like skinheads and shit just like standing outside. Obviously, don't go. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna be a good environment, obviously. But this is for like more or less like the small innuendos that you necessarily the things that make people uncomfortable, or just like you don't necessarily catch on at first. That trying to help people hopefully, you know what I mean, realize that this bar is racist. Okay, it's a racist bar. Obviously the bar itself can't be racist, it's a fucking building. Look up reviews and all that, but I think a lot of time reviews are just like they're just put there honestly for just like advertise. All publicity is good publicity, you know what I mean? And even bad good reviews, whatever, it'll still draw people to it. If you're going to a bar, obviously the first thing you probably would see, the name, the logo, the outside. Okay, first thing, the name would probably this place is more or less probably a sports bar. Sports bars are probably just like the easiest kind of bar to go with, just because it's like a common thing. Obviously people like sports and that kind of shit. It's America, whatever. The name is probably gonna be more or less how I described like the logo too. The name and the logo are probably gonna be more or less they're gonna feel a little more American-y, a little more American than you want to be, I feel like, you know what I mean? A lot of times I feel like the logo itself too is like very heavy on it. A lot of bars that have like racial undertones, that where like you feel superly unwelcome, and bars like that, they usually have the logo that somewhat represent like probably like the Confederate flag, high key, you know what I mean? Something with that like kind of a 13 colonial Paul Revere era kind of tone, you know what I mean? Red, white, and blue, probably has stripe. It just has an old school vibe. It has like a when women wore bonnets vibe. Unironically, I should say. Went to a racist bar, the college spit, this what? Your girl was on my dick. Basic bars. I mean, that's just like when you first go in. Obviously, a lot of times if the place just has like a disgusting kind of dirty look, obviously it's like a no-go. You know what I mean? Don't go there. That place probably has like rat shit and like, I don't know, fucking chlamydia and shit on the chairs. You know what I mean? Like on the chairs. First impressions, aesthetic. Obviously, when you first go in, what does it look like? The vibe. How does it feel? The floor hopefully is solid. A lot of the times, obviously, when you go in there, it's probably going to be just like a kind of dark, I feel like, you know what I mean? Obviously, it's not going to be a lot of bright. It's usually going to have like a reddish brown tint, you know what I mean? Because easier to see white people in the dark, you know what I mean? So, way it's spaced out too. If everything seems like it's like pretty far apart from each other, or just like there's a good enough amount of room for each other, it means a lot of people get drunk, fight, or just a lot of stupid shit happens in that bar, and I suggest avoiding, because most likely fights, bro, depending on how much shit is spaced out, you know what I mean? A lot of bars like to maximize that space shit, you know what I mean, bro? I mean, obviously COVID, whatever, but like I'm talking about just like regular bar, anyone else, you know what I mean, bro? There's usually a lot of fights, and just like it's just a lot of camaraderie, you know. Seating light ratio always fucks me up, because there's always either like so many of them dangling motherfucking lights that just hit your face, you know what I mean? The entire time, and just the light's gonna be in your face, and it's just, but it's not comfortable. And there's like millions of them when there's like only like 8 chairs, maybe, you know what I mean? When there's 8 chairs and they're at the bar, they're gonna hit your fucking face, bruh. Or it's like the opposite, where there's like 5 fucking lights, you know what I mean, on the pool table. Like there's like 1 on the pool table, 1 in the bathroom, 1 behind the bar, you know what I mean? Then like 2 just like out on the tables and shit. But and then there's like millions of fucking chairs and tables, bro. Like chairs that don't even go to certain tables, that they're just chairs for people to just sit down just in case they're fucking drunk, bro. No, 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 no. We don't need these emergency chairs, okay, around the bar. That's how you know people need to leave, okay? Fuck out of here. Go home and get drunk, stupid. Most of the time, there's probably going to be a wooden bar. You know what I mean? A wooden bar is a good hint. Oh, fuck. I did give away high key. It should be like, if they allow smoking inside the bar, that's, I feel like a dead giveaway. If someone is smoking a cigarette, alright, bro? I understand if there's a blunt, maybe the manager might allow it. You know what I mean? The blunts is okay. The occasional blunt is okay. If they allow just cigarette smoke in the fucking bar, leave that shit right now, okay? Ew. Obviously, if you go early, hopefully there's no one there at that hour doing this. You know what I mean? If there's someone there at 2 p.m. doing this, I'd be kind of worried. I feel like not for them. I'd be worried about for me when I was there, because I'd be like, damn, what am I doing here at 2 p.m. with this bitch? There's always a redneck white bitch, you know what I mean, in a white tank top and some booty shorts that don't look attractive at all, about how some dude fucked her over and like stole her car keys and like, you know what I mean, is like crashing at her place, or like just like, you know what I mean, I don't know, just smoking all the weed or some shit, bruh. There's always that. If you see that lady at that bar at any moment in time in which the bar is open, leave the bar now, okay? There's a lot of drama that circulates the bar. There's a lot of craziness, there's a lot of weirdness, there's a lot of stupid, unneeded drama that you don't need, so leave now. Pool sticks, like I said, for the fighting thing, there might be just like an excessive amount of pool sticks there. I keep bitches be using them like baths and shit. At least I see in movies. I've never seen a bar fight like in person. Like I've seen a couple almost get into a fight, and I just stand there like, oh, dude. I mean, stay in your little area, bruh, and drink with your friends or yourself. If there, I'm not judging, you know. So don't be pussy, okay? It's okay. A lot of the time it's just like not what thought out. So like a lot of times it's probably just like a food truck or like a different, just like a food place attached to it, you know what I mean, because they're broke as fuck, so they can't afford to make their food themselves. I'll also be worried if they have a video poker place. I'd be very worried if the video poker place was open, okay? I feel like they would set up like a little quarter exchange machine thing, ATM, like I don't know, like a punching bag machine, and then like a video poker thing, and then like something else. Like that'd be scary. And then the decorations a lot of the time in the bar, if there are, most of the time, hopefully there are, someone would take the time to put time and effort and put time in their business, you know what I mean, the thing that makes them money. But I'm not them. But a lot of times they'll have just like weird decorations. A lot of times, like I said, I'm mostly referencing the sports bar, because that's sports bars, because that's how like most of them are out here. You know what I mean? And a lot of times they'll fucking decorate it weird as shit. Okay, bro. Like they'll have like random like high school jersey numbers and like high school jerseys that was probably theirs, probably old high school like football trophies from there, like their favorite sports team and like all that kind of shit. Not even like a local thing, especially if it's like a big city. You know what I mean? Like, how are you not gonna have blazers up, bitch? You know what I mean? And people are not gonna get mad, and expect people not to get mad or just weird about it. You know what I mean, dude? I don't know, bro. They'll probably have like their old like high school spelling bee certificate or some shit up there. You know what I mean? It feels like it's like things for them to make them feel proud of themselves. You know what I mean? Without having to really accomplish anything. It's just like post a good deed they did on YouTube or like Facebook or some shit, bro. You know what I mean? Get that Facebook shit out of here, okay? We don't do that. Thirdly, most of the time, the bar itself, once you finally just go in, get your little thought assessment thing, get your little thought process going, I'm trying to figure out, and you still didn't necessarily read the signs, and you still proceed and go sit at the bar, okay? A lot of the times, like I said, it'll be a wooden bar. I'd be sketched out about that, okay? Wooden bars, I feel like I just sketched out just because it's a wooden bar, you know what I mean, bro? You don't necessarily know what goes on. Most of the time, there's like a lot of stains and shit on there. Not the grossness thing or the fact that they don't care of it, it's just the fact that you obviously didn't want to update it. You know what I mean? You obviously were like, yes, this is good enough. You know what I mean? So it just makes me think that you want to go back to like older times or some shit. You know what I mean? Well, obviously I don't think is to correct. Sometimes the bar stools, seats, whatever, they have like imprints, especially if they're like cushions. You know what I mean? Because people be there. You know what I mean? Most of the time they'll probably have usuals. You know what I mean? They'll be coming there, and in places like this, they'll very much have people that be coming there every fucking day, sit at the same spot, same place, same thing, over and over again. You know what I mean? Because they're sad and lonely and like don't know what to do with their life and fucking just like to be racist shit. But that's not my problem, okay, bruh? That's their problem. They like to go to their bar every day and spend $30 on Jack Daniels, but they could just get a bottle themselves. But they obviously just circulate a small group. Obviously, if you feel like a creepy vibe from the bartender, just immediately once you sit down, like you're being judged or like he's gonna guess like what you're gonna fucking drink or something like that, bruh, just leave, bruh. You don't gotta deal with that motherfucker. But if you still sit down and want to get served, first of all, he's gonna ask you angrily what you want. He's gonna be like, "What do you want?" You know what I mean? He's not gonna obviously he's not gonna have service because you know what I mean. He's not one of your friends. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're half Mexican. Remember that, okay, bro? And he sees that in you, and he has to see ID and shit, and he sees your name is Jorge. And he's like, "Jorge, huh? Can I say George?" And you're like, "Yeah, okay, that's cool. I don't give a shit. Just don't kill me or hang me or something. I don't know, bro. I'm scared." What? All right. He'll already angrily and not give you customer service. All right. When he asks you what you want, he probably most of the time. 90% of the time he will judge you, alright, at hand, be like, he like that, like, yes dude, okay, I want a Shirley Temple, okay, fuck off. Like, yes dude, I want a fucking Long Island iced tea, but I want a gin and tonic, okay, fuck out of here, bro. He's just gonna give you shit about it, okay, bro? He's gonna look at you and just be judgmental, and sometimes he doesn't even give you the drink that you want, alright. Sometimes he'll just get fucking mad, bro, and just be like, I'll serve you a drink, alright? And you know what he does? He just gives you like a Jack and Coke, alright, bro? That's like most of the time, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it, bro. And most of the time, it's just because, like, this dumbass motherfucker, redneck motherfucker, just don't know how to make drinks. You know what I mean? He just knows what his daddy gave him to drink before bed. Or this should be like a get different way. Hopefully people notice this, bro. Like, before anything, bro. If the glasses are either just dirty as fuck, okay, like you see noticeable white stains on them, okay, bro. Like if you see like a big ass fucking skid mark on that side of your glass, I'm hoping you should be like, "Hey, can you get a new glass, please?" Or like clean that one, or like rinse it out, or like just like do that thing with the water and just like pour it out a couple times. You know what I mean? Like, please, not clean glasses. Or if you're with a friend and you guys order like the same drink and he gives you two different glasses. Don't trust that. Do not trust that. Do not trust that place. Fourth one, I'm hoping this should be pretty easy. You know what I mean? Obviously, if it's just run down, just shitty, and just doesn't look like it's like kept up, because people don't necessarily worry about the bathroom. Okay, if it's shitty, leave. It has a sort of buffet tile floor, into which it's a tiled floor, but it's just like the 1 by 1. It's like the half foot by half foot squares or whatever that are just stacked up on top of each other. It looks like, I don't know, bruh. And it always feels kind of slippery and greasy, even though they just cleaned it, or like, even though hasn't been cleaned in a while, so it should be like mad sticky. You know what I mean? But it's like somehow slick and just like looks clean and greasy, but it hasn't been cleaned at all. Like you see fucking blood and shit on the floor, and you still almost fall. If there is no towel dispenser and they just leave a towel of not even bounty towels, but just like a roll of paper towels just on the counter for you to grab, racist. Cracked mirror, if they have a cracked mirror, do not trust. If the sink is motion censored and does not work, ew. If there's a coat rack inside the bar, if there's like a place to hang up your coats and shit, high key, like, and you see coats hung up there, you know what I mean? And hopefully, I'm hoping they're like the workers, high key, you know what I mean? At least I'm hoping they're the employees to where they go. That's where they like finish up and wash up, or like take breaks and all that kind of shit. But like, if you see coats being hung up on that coat rack inside that bathroom, I wouldn't. Okay, that's all I'm saying. The bathroom, if anything, and I'm not. This is only once I've encountered this. Okay, and I was just very uncomfortable. Okay, Heike, I felt like I needed to jerk off in the bathroom, even when I didn't need to or didn't feel the urge. But there was like naked pictures, bruh, in the shower. There was this like I don't know. I forgot what it's called. Like not a pin up, but like it just had magazine pages of like naked women just like taped up on the wall inside the stall. If the stall of that bar has that, just leave, okay? Please, okay, bro? This is uncomfortable, alright, bro? You should leave now, alright, bro? I'm not with it. There's not even hot chicks, okay? They're not even hot chicks. They're just skinny white women, alright, bro? With fucking booty, with jean booty shorts, okay? Bro, fuck out of here, alright, bro? You find that hot, fuck out of here. No, alright, bro? I'm not trying to jerk off here, bro. Alright, the people that jerk off in that bathroom, bro, you know what they do, alright, in their free time? They do heroin, okay? They do heroin with their free time. I don't do heroin with my free time, okay, bro? I smoke weed. There's a difference, sir. Alright, bro? I know you think there's not a difference. Fuck you, okay? You do heroin and jerk off in bathroom. This should be like the most like obvious. Like, not necessarily obvious, but yeah. Hopefully this should be like the most obvious, the most unsettling part of it. But just the people there. The people who are already there. The regulars, the people that normally come there, whatever, you know what I mean? If they obviously just give you a bad vibe and just a bad feeling about the place, you know what I mean? If they give you those dirty looks, like, you know what I mean? Like real sinister shit when looking up at the pool, you know what I mean? Like it's a fucking movie type shit, you know what I mean? Like thinking they're like fucking badass by being all slow-mo and shit, you know what I mean? And they look at you with their fucking cut plaid like shirts, button ups and shit. I feel like I'm not saying much, you know what I mean, about like on this generic topic or whatever. But hopefully, I'm just saying people should hopefully understand when they're uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And a lot of the times they'll just make you feel uncomfortable because obviously they don't want you in their shit. They don't want you in their country. Damn it. Hopefully, just people understand the general feeling of uncomfortability, unwelcomeness. I don't know, just ew. You know what I mean? Of just people staring at that feeling of people staring at you non-stop 24/7, and should take that into this and be like, damn, people are really giving us looks, or people are really like, I don't know, people are really just about to start giving us shit here. Maybe we should just say no and like leave. But you know what I mean, you gotta go there with a friend and meet with them or some shit for some fucking stupid shit. But like, I don't want, fuck that place. The vibes are off, leave. That's all I gotta say. That's not necessarily all of it. These are just some like good benchmarks, I guess, to like get to help people understand and get into the vibe. Rundown, old, racist. Okay, if you kind of get that vibe from the bar, just leave. All right. Hopefully people will be. Hopefully by now, 2020, just be able to just understand that vibe and just get that feeling of somewhere and just be like, huh, maybe I don't really want to. It seems kind of. This bar is about to call me a spick. I don't wanna be here. You know. I'm hoping people should get that vibe. Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? If you're running around drinking, you know what I mean. And it's coming up on New Year's Eve too. New Year's Eve and shit. So if you're planning on going out drinking, partying, something, please do it safely. COVID shit. You know what I mean? And just make sure the bar isn't racist, okay? Make sure you do those two things. Make sure the bar isn't racist, and drive, and don't drink and drive, and follow COVID guys. Okay, so three things. Just make sure you do. Jorge, you know what I mean? Later. Merry Christmas. Like and subscribe, comment, you know what I mean? Dislike if you want. I don't care. Have a good one. I don't like alcohol. Why do I drink? Later.